Tonight on Elon Local News.
Students paying for their own education worry for the future as Elon's tuition increases again.
One Elon organization is taking action to support Syria and Turkey after a second major earthquake. Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Annemarie Bonner.
I'm Jenna Manderioli. You're watching Elon Local News. Elon News Network reached out to multiple senior staff members over the phone and over email following the announcement of the Elon University's tuition increase. Vice President for Strategic Initiatives, Jeff Stein, said to ENN in an email statement that the budget was created to keep Elon at a lower cost than its peer universities. He also wrote that the increase is something senior staffers take very seriously.
The tuition increase leaves students who pay their own tuition worried about paying almost 15% more than the past 2 years. By the time Maria Saramelli graduates college next May, she will have more than $150,000 in student loans to pay back over 8 years. Saramelli works 3 jobs, is a cheerleader, and is a part of a sorority on campus, all while paying her own tuition. Saramelli says when she found out about the 5% increase, she felt disrespected.
Even to the people who aren't paying their own tuition, like, it's coming out of somebody's pocket. Like, 14% in like a year and a half, 2 years, that's a lot. And like, not that I don't think it's worth that much money, but.
Even though Saramelli is on the cheer team, she doesn't have a scholarship. She says it's not easy to accept how much she has to pay back in loans, but the education is worth its price tag.
Elon Jr. Jasmine Smith is also paying for college on her own. She chose Elon because it was her cheapest option because of her acting scholarship, but now it's not.
Like, I'm just being as frugal with my money as I possibly can and just thinking about the benefit coming out of here. Like, yes, I'm getting a great education at Elon and I'm very happy with what I've been getting, but I mean, it is making my pocket hurt a little bit more, especially now that it's gone up.
Smith says she's worried about paying back her student loans. Smith is going into acting, a career she says doesn't pay a lot of money.
The Black Student Union's weekly newsletter typically just contains upcoming events, meeting information, and general announcements, but lately it shares links to scholarship opportunities too. Sophomore Alyssa Wise began searching for third-party scholarship opportunities following the most recent tuition increase. As Vice President of Black Excellence, she creates the weekly newsletter for all BSU members. She realized she could share the resources she was finding with other Black students on campus.
Honestly, every student is busy. They don't find time. They don't know the first thing where to search. So that's overall where I decided to start applying these links and scholarships.
WISE includes a range of merit, need, and diversity-based scholarships in the newsletters.
The increase not only affects students, but also parents. Not every parent is concerned with the increase. Susan Coppola is helping her freshman daughter pay for college, but she's not worried.
The cost of living has gone up across the board all over the country, so it should be expected.
Shelly Tomey has a freshman son. She says she loves Elon, but she's worried about what might happen if the price continues to go up.
Because 5% 1 year is okay, but then if we continue to have that same increment or more, as well as I have an older child in college as well, and then my younger daughter will be in college in 2 years. So I think, as it keeps creeping up, if it is to creep up, that will be a concern for sure.
Elon News Network has no further information about if the cost will keep rising at this time.
Next night, a natural disaster in the Middle East hits home for many members of the Elon community.
And this year's commencement speaker has been announced. One Elon student who helped make the decision shares their feelings.
You're watching Elon Local News.
Elon University will work with Blue Cross Blue Shield of North Carolina next year to offer student insurance. This change gives students the option to use their own health insurance, their family's health insurance, or the one provided. But some students wonder just what this new plan will include.
I think personally I may opt out just because I am already covered with insurance, but if I needed insurance, I would look for like what the new Elon insurance entails, what does it cover, what benefits would I get.
Elon News Network will speak with Dean of Students Jenna Patterson this week about the logistics of the new insurance plan. If you have questions, send them to us at enn.elon.edu.
A 6.4 magnitude earthquake struck Turkey and Syria today. This comes after an earthquake hit both countries at the beginning of February. Local organizations, including one on Elon University's campus, are fundraising for an area that has faced 2 natural disasters in 2 weeks.
More than $800 is being sent to Turkey to help earthquake victims. These donations were collected at a fundraiser hosted by the Arabic Language Organization. Elon Arabic professor and ALO advisor Shireen El Gemel says it's important to take action.
These are human beings who share our human race and who live our lives, inhabit our planet, and we're gonna have to band together regardless of all of these distances.
Turkey is home to one Elon sophomore. Mirai Konash takes this disaster personally and is actively fundraising to help relief efforts.
It is one of the biggest disaster of our country, and people should help each other, just like how we helped for the Ukrainian war, and now we have the disaster in Turkey.
And one person helping is Elon Jr. Lizette Redding. She donated money to the American-Turkish Association in North Carolina.
At the end, we're all humans, we're all like brothers and sisters, and I think that helping at least with a little bit, like a small donation, I feel like that's gonna help them a lot. That's gonna make a difference.
Other Turkish organizations in North Carolina are helping too. Chairman of the Sankar Turkish Cultural and Community Center, Ismail Arslan, says he is thinking about reciprocal relationships during this time.
Whether it's 9/11 or it's a terrorist attack or gun, or violence or whatever. So we try to help each other. We like to give back, whether it's the local community or international community.
El Gemel encourages people to take this momentum and run with it.
This is our way of channeling this energy and this empathy and all of these emotions in a nice, productive way.
Margaret Faust, Elon Local News.
For a list of places to donate, visit our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
This Friday will mark 1 year since the war in Ukraine began. The Ukrainian Association of North Carolina is recognizing the anniversary of the war by holding a candlelight vigil this Friday at the State Capitol building in Raleigh. UANC co-president Donna Goldstein says the vigil will be at 6:30 p.m. and is open to the public.
It will be a fairly solemn event, mostly to commemorate the enormous sacrifice that Ukrainian people are making in this unjust invasion of their homeland.
Goldstein says the event is meant to bring the community together and remind everyone that the war in Ukraine is far from over.
Many of us are sad that it's been this long, but grateful that Ukraine has by and large been successful.
The association plans to stand in front of the White House in Washington, D.C. this Saturday to recognize 1 year since the war began.
Your weekly weather forecast next.
You're watching Elon Local News.
With less than 100 days until graduation, this year's commencement speaker will be Elon alumnus Ashton Newhall. He will deliver the keynote address for the class of 2023 on May 19th. Newhall graduated from Elon in 1998. Newhall is a former Elon University trustee and won the Alumni of the Year award in 2007. Elon senior Lily Kays is president of the class of 2023. They say the selection process for the commencement speaker has changed from last year. Newhall was selected from a list of 6 alumni.
undergraduate career. So if you got somebody, for example, who was a little bit too old, they may not be able to have life advice that's relevant.
Kays says they are excited to see what Newhall will bring during his speech. They will also speak at the commencement and will be comparing notes with Newhall to make sure their speeches have similar themes.
He wants to talk about whatever wisdom he can impart. I think he's someone who is definitely going to connect to some of the business students. He is an entrepreneur and, has started his own company, as well as merged companies, as his current position is. And so I think that there will be students who have connection to him and hopefully learn a lot from him.
Undergraduate commencement ceremonies will be held at 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. in the Schar Center. More information about this year's speaker can be found on elonnewsnetwork.com. And joining us now with a live look at your Phoenix 5-day forecast is our Galaski, on Citron Plaza.
Josh, good evening to you. It's been a little chilly lately. What can you tell us?
Hi, we have some interesting weather this week as it once again reminds us that we live in North Carolina. Starting off the week, we have some 70-degree days tomorrow and Wednesday, followed by a little bit of an increase to an 80-degree day on Thursday, a little bit of a dip on Friday, then a much bigger dip on Saturday with a 45-degree day and some rain showers. But however, we get some nice 60-degree days rounding out the rest of the week and the weekend, so all I can say is, get outside, soak up that sunshine, and enjoy it while you can. I'm Josh Galaski, back to the studio.
Josh Galaski on Citron Plaza for us tonight. Thank you so much. And the 9th Annual Black Solidarity Conference is on Friday. This year's theme is Renaissance Revived.
Black Solidarity Day started at Elon in 2014 as a protest against social injustice towards Black Americans and an act of solidarity among students.
Joining us live is the chairman of this year's Black Solidarity Conference Committee, Christina Carr.
Hi, Christina.
How are you?
Good. How are y'all doing?
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Happy to be here.
Can you tell us a little bit about the conference and what the theme means to you?
Yeah, so this year's conference theme is Renaissance Revived. We're really looking this conference to just be innovative. I think last year our conference thing was Black Joy, and so we're still bringing that into this conference, but we're thinking more about creativity and art this time around, and I'm really excited. We're just kind of trying to re-envision what the conference looks like.
Yeah, sounds great. What events can students expect to see at this year's conference?
Yeah, so the conference is going to open up with a keynote speaker. His name is Alex Bohannon, and he actually graduated from Elon in 2017. And there are educational sessions. Those are led by faculty and staff members, and there's also roundtables, which are led by students. There is going to be food during the conference, some giveaways, and then at the end of the conference, there's a mocktail hour, so there's going to be some really cool drinks. There's also food during that time, and then entertainment. So there's some student performers that sing. And then at the end of the conference, there is a New Orleans line band that's going to lead students to the Black History Dance concert.
Sure. And can you tell me a little bit about how it feels to plan such an important event?
Yeah, it feels really great. Last year, I was also on the committee, and I started in a different position. I was doing the logistics of the conference, and so this time I've had a little bit more kind of like a role in what's happening at the conference. I think it's just a really great opportunity to bring something to students on campus to just really focus a conversation about race, but also in a different way that's not inside of the classroom.
Yeah, that'll be super impactful. Are there any other Black History Month events that students should be paying attention to?
Yeah, so the Black Student Union has a couple of events this week. On Wednesday, we're doing just a hangout, which anyone can come to. There's just gonna be pizza and ice cream. On Thursday, we're doing a soul food and chill event. We're bringing catering from a local Black-owned restaurant. That's going to be really cool. We're going to have video games in Mosley, and people can come and eat. Anyone's also welcome to come. And then the conference is on Friday.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
And best of luck with the conference this weekend.
Thank you so much, Christina. It's not too late to register for the Black Solidarity Conference. The deadline is today, and the link to do that is on your screen.
The event is set to be from noon to 6 p.m. in McKinnon Hall in Moseley. It is free for Elon students, faculty, staff, and alumni. It is $25 for others who want to attend. While some habits and ideas from the peak of the coronavirus pandemic went away, others are here to stay. Our Ellis Chandler reports on a new development coming post-COVID-19 to the town of Elon.
A new experience is coming to downtown Elon. Starting April 21st, a social district will open. The district allows those over the age of 21 to drink alcohol outside in designated areas. Town of Elon Mayor Emily Sharp says the district is soft launching now by putting up signs to let people know what it is and what parts of downtown it includes. The decision to create a social district came after North Carolina laws expanded outdoor dining and alcohol services during COVID-19.
Something that we could take advantage of for 2 years, and then all of a sudden it was like, wait, we can't do it. And so now I'm excited. I think it has been a really great opportunity for our businesses to expand their dining services in some way, shape, or form, and this just adds on to that.
Downtown Development Director Julie Weston says it is important for the town to start the social district project while it was undergoing other expansions.
We didn't want to lose that momentum. We still wanted to allow that socializing and allow the over 21s to enjoy drinking outside in our dining areas and at our events.
Weston says the most important part of developing a social district is safety. Town police will be patrolling the area.
And, the rules apply as they have always applied. It's just basically expanding from outdoor patio to our sidewalk area that's on our map and the dining areas, and nothing beyond that. Would be like they would normally get a citation if they were outside of an area that's allowing alcohol.
Weston says she's excited the town is offering this to the community.
We're really proud of the fact that we are the first town or city in Alamance County to launch a social district. I'm really proud of that.
Ellis Chandler, Elon Local News.
Scan the QR code on the signups now or visit townofelon.gov to learn more about the social district.
Still to come, campus organizations are coming together this week to promote healthy habits. The Elon University baseball team opened up its 2023 season this weekend with a 3-game series against the University of Kentucky. Our sports director, Sydney Spencer, talked with the team about its opening weekend.
The Elon University baseball team stepped onto the field at Latham Park for its opening day against Southeastern Conference opponent University of Kentucky. Head coach Mike Kennedy says he was pumped for the boys to be out on the field again.
There's nothing like opening day. I don't care what level you play, Little League, high school, college, there's nothing like it, and these guys have been chomping at the bit to play.
Sophomore left-handed pitcher Shea Sprague got the nod as starter for the Phoenix's first game. The 2022 Colonial Athletic Association Co-Rookie of the Year says he has been looking forward to opening day since last season ended.
I definitely had this date circled for a while now, and just leading up to it, I was just growing and growing, throwing well, and then came out today and did my thing.
In the bottom of the second inning, redshirt junior second baseman Tanner Holloman stepped up to his first at-bat with the Phoenix. He cranked a home run to left center field, getting the team on the board early. The second run would come in the bottom of the third off of junior first baseman Cole Reynolds' RBI single.
You want to get a lead, there's no question. You don't want to play from behind, and for him to get that early home run just made everybody a little bit more comfortable in the dugout.
Sprague threw 79 pitches, 3 strikeouts, and picked off 2 runners on the bases over 6 innings. His performance, combined with junior right-handed pitcher Ben Simon striking out the side for the save in the 9th, led the Phoenix to its first shutout of the new season.
I know everybody behind me's got a lot of confidence in me. Definitely a lot of confidence in myself. Went out there, played a complete ball game on all sides.
After its first win, the Phoenix would go on to lose the series 2-1 after offensive struggles against Kentucky. Sydney Spencer, Elon Local News.
The Phoenix will travel to Gardner-Webb University tomorrow and return home for a 3-game weekend against the University of Akron.
It's Love Your Body Week. This annual campaign, hosted by Campus Recreation and Wellness, promotes ways to stay healthy as a student. One of those ways is through Tuesday's Ladies Lifting, a group exercise for women and non-binary students. Group exercise instructor Lexi Brooks says she's excited to share her exercise philosophy through the class.
Make sure you're always listening to your body. It's okay to take breaks. It's okay to take modifications. Just everybody should listen to their body and see like how much work it wants to put in, because it's not a competition. It's very personal.
And then on Thursday,
Exercise is one part of Love Your Body Week. Campus Rec personal trainer Nicole McGitney says all of the week's events together emphasize a holistic perspective on health.
So it's not only just like physical fitness, but there's the other realms as well, like nutrition, healthy eating, like body image as well, and like well-being overall. And I know Love Your Body Week covers all those different like areas.
Campus Rec Love Your Body Week events will be happening through Friday. There are still spots left in the ladies lifting class, and students can register in advance on IM Leagues. Well, Jenna, I always appreciate Love Your Body Week. Do you?
Absolutely, and I'm really thinking of registering for ladies lifting now. I know a couple GX instructors that work at the gym that are going to be hosting some stations there, and it seems super exciting.
Yeah, I think it's also an important reminder that we as college students need to take care of ourselves mentally and physically, and it's not just about the physical fitness component for sure.
Absolutely, it all has to be a complete balance. It's really nice that they have the event going on this week and reminding everybody of that along the way.
Yeah, and I think that it also takes into effect mental health as well as physical. I think that's really important. And I know that they have some speakers coming up that will be definitely impactful for students, especially in our age group.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's all the news we have for you this evening. Thank you so much for joining us.
For stories, scores, and more, visit our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
Make sure to keep up with us on social media at SportsENN and Elon News Network.
Have a great week, Elon.